Yeah, another year. Here we go. Into the Storm, bi-weekly podcast. You know, I think if we did it weekly, people just got sick of seeing my face.
I don't think so.
So bi-weekly, they might be excited.
Yeah. Is this your first one?
First one.
Nice, dude.
This is it.
All right. Well, congrats on a awesome start, especially week 2.
You know, it is amazing what happens when you start close to summer start date.
Yes, most of your teams did that this year.
Yeah, most of them did. There's a few, Preston.
Yeah.
Few people that didn't, but the other guys carried the weight, and we've hit the road running.
You guys are killing it. You had an incredible week last week. So
this is week 1 for rookies. So we're going to go through both weeks, last week and the week before, separate, so everybody gets their recognition, and then we'll roll out some new exciting things. So Logan Anderson, top rookie week 1. Nice job, Logan, with 6. Jarrett, nice workout there. I think you got 2 of those the same day. And then Duncan with 3.6. And then go ahead with sophomore Shy.
Sophomores, Pina, 6. I can't really see it, but 6. Jack with 5. There we go. And then Peyton with 5. Do you know where these guys are?
Yeah, they're out for summer.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. Well, congratulations to these sophomores. 6, 5.5, and 5 for first week of the summer. Not a bad start with
not a bad start.
One a day.
I think these guys they beat the rookies kind of.
Yeah, they did. Well,
so
one of them got 6. Those rookies.
I think these numbers will go nothing but up.
Yes, for sure. We'll see that here soon in a few minutes.
We know that this guy, Greg Jacobson, finally got out there to Augusta, Georgia. My very first summer. Have you ever worked in Georgia?
I've worked in Georgia. Yep, absolutely. Many times. Love Augusta too. I put an incentive out there for that team. I did a call with that team this week.
Oh, nice.
And put an incentive out for them to get me on Augusta.
Dude, this is our year.
Yeah, Greg says that. Every year they tell me that. Every year.
I think Greg will get it done.
We'll see. He's incentivized to do it.
He is, if anybody could do it, I think it's Greg.
Yeah.
Greg or Jesus.
Yeah, one of those two.
In that order.
So when we get to week 2, if Augusta's on there, I'll talk about him.
All right, cool.
We'll see.
Lexi Hopper, nice seeing Lexi up there. She has her streaks where she's always at the top.
Yep.
And then Ari Torres, 8.5. So Ari and Lexi dominating with Greg.
Nice job to you 3.
Week 1, again, nothing crazy, especially for Des Moines. Des Moines didn't get too crazy, but luckily they're not one of my teams. Yeah. I'm not too worried about that.
Is this a rep that's one of your reps or something?
Probably sold in Des Moines.
Nice. Okay.
So let's go into ADs. So a lot going on week 1.
Top performers for last week. Yeah. First week, everybody's getting going. So these numbers will be a lot higher.
Nothing crazy.
Nice job to Greg though.
Logan again.
Week 2. Now we're talking 1 a day from rookies already.
That's wild.
1+. Way to go, Logan.
AK out there in San Jose. I got to knock with him.
AK's been doing great.
Yeah,
he's killing it.
Like 50, I think, already.
Yeah, he's killing it.
Him and Jordy we're sitting beside each other at Correlation, just looking on Insider or whatever, trying to decide who was ahead. It's like 0.2 difference.
I mean, that's awesome. But those guys have had some area stuff too. Had to hop around a little bit. So
technicians,
they're getting. I can't wait till they get up to Alaska.
They're actually allowed to install their own panels now.
Nice.
Yeah, we just sent them out with their panel. We're like, here, just throw up a panel so you can get an install.
The reps, is that legit?
Yeah, the reps. No, that'd be cool though.
No, okay.
Yeah, with Seth Berber would still work here if we could do that.
Yeah,
he'd love that. And then Ari Wong, 5.7. So those are big rookie numbers. Go ahead.
Sophomores again. We got Regan, David, and Jace with 6, around 6 again. So our sophomores were right around 6 twice. We got to see some sophomores pop off.
When does that happen?
I mean, usually it happens around 2nd and 3rd week. Before their first week, everybody's just getting settled and everything, but we should see it.
How often do you have like 200-300 account vets go out the first week or 2 and they're calling and texting you being like, I forgot how to sell, or I hate this market?
Every year. Every single year.
And how often do they not figure it out?
They always figure it out. They're 200 account vets. They always figure it out. But it's every year that you have some guys that start out really slow. I actually just talked to I was talking to one of our leaders about it, who has a team that's out that's working with them, and they're going through the same thing. And I told them out in Dallas, and I told them, like, look, every year, the first couple of weeks, there's lots of teams that really, really struggle just figuring out the market, or it was hit hard just in the preseason. And whatever it is, there's always a thing. And then they kind of figure out the market a little bit better and they'll level off. So
especially if they're going to a new market.
For sure. Yeah.
We have a lot of that always in our group. Vets, Montana Ramos with 17.
Way to go, Montana. And look at Roga. That Roga's a freaking stud, too.
He's an animal.
It's awesome. And then James with 11.7. These are some good numbers. It says week 1, but this is week 2, right?
This is week 2, yeah.
Nice job, guys.
We had to cram these slides. Montana, congrats on a personal best in your career.
Is it?
Yep.
Way to go, Montana.
I expect him to smash 200 this year.
That's awesome. Good.
And then Colorado and Savannah, neck and neck, our two top big offices. Casper dominating.
Look at Braxton, number 2 office in the region right now.
Yeah.
Way to go, fighting with Woodhouse up there.
And that's their
Colorado
first
Springs.
week.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Week 1, day 1, I think they did 18.
How's your Des Moines team doing this second week?
They're not as good.
They didn't even make the list.
Next week we expect Des Moines to step it up.
Anchorage has some tech stuff working out.
They're kind of sandbagging sons of guns right now. So they'll be dominating.
They're in my old stomping grounds, dude. First year ever running a team was Oakland, Richmond, in that area. So,
dude, I was out there this last week with them, and
there's some great stuff out there.
There's some great stuff out there. Like AK's neighborhood, if everybody could knock what AK was knocking right now, it was so cool.
Let's go.
I loved it.
Nice job.
We recruited a solar rep while we were out there on the doors. Turns out we can't because they're with Solar Pros.
Yeah, with Freedom Reps.
But she was really excited to come to Vivint.
She was stoked until she found out she couldn't.
Yeah. The numbers are better here with our area directors. Corey, obviously, just tech issues. Everybody else looking pretty strong.
Yeah. What did Greg do?
6.5.
Can't see these numbers. Okay.
Maybe Greg was trying to get you on Augusta a little bit too hard.
Yeah. I probably run them.
Everybody hit a dinner goal. That's good.
That's great. And they got Augusta had my incentive too, so they got hooked up last week.
What was your incentive?
I don't remember.
But it was good.
They had to do a certain number.
Yeah, and
I think I gave them $1,000.
And Greg's like, we hit it, and you're like, Venmo.
That's
you
right.
Didn't even check it. You should have checked it. You probably didn't hit it.
He hit it. I trust him.
All right. He's a trustworthy dude. Saturday standout, Angel Chavez. Angel is the GOAT.
Yeah, that's incredible. Way to go, Angel. Dominating. Hey, where is Angel this summer again?
So he started in Victoria, and then he's heading to Wyoming.
That's right.
The 2 weeks.
So he's headed to Casper, but they're called Casper. Starts in Victoria. That's right. Okay.
So they're having a great start to summer. And then, did you see Sarah Sanders' podcast came out yesterday?
No, her podcast.
Vivint's.
Oh yeah.
Zach's.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was
I haven't
awesome.
watched it yet. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm gonna watch it.
Anybody that's not selling 100 accounts needs to.
Sarah's awesome. She's dominating. Where's she at?
She's in Grand Junction.
Grand Junction. Okay.
Yeah. So they're
out there with Kyle.
Out there with Kyle, and they're having a phenomenal start. I think 50 last week.
That's incredible.
So congrats,
awesome.
guys.
Good for you, Kyle. Good for you and the team.
Championship Club. I've been working hard on this with you and
about
Kalani.
this. I'm really excited about this.
So we had a huge buy-in. Everybody's excited about it. We just got to make sure that we deliver. And Kalani has sent out the boards. And so those should be arriving this week to market, and also individual boards for tracking.
So what's the difference between these two long boards here?
Same longboard, that's just 3 different angles.
No. There's another one by the backpack.
Oh, that's just a longboard. That's not electric.
Okay. There's electric one and there's a regular one.
Yes.
That's cool.
There's one that is for lazy people.
Dude, those electric ones are rad.
Which one do you have?
I have the lazy one. Well, I have both actually, but I use the lazy one.
I just got the new one that Vivint did. It's it weighs like 30 pounds.
Yeah, those I think those are rad. Yeah. But this is a cool incentive.
Yeah, we're gonna we've already have guys like Brendan Callahan text me. He's like, dude, I already earned the first one, send it out. So we're getting that in the mail.
That's awesome.
We hope to deliver on the swag within 2 weeks of earning each check mark. And the best thing is you don't have to earn all of the check marks. You have to do 4 out of 5 until the very last one.
4 out of 5. Those for the Olympian Circle and the other one, you have to do all 4 of them.
Yes,
is that the way it works?
Yep,
got you. So 4 of the 5 earns it for you. That's rad.
4 out of 5. So just to, I think you're on here a few times. They have to, write you a letter or something. But do a call with Eli, Adam, or Cheyenne, and have them do an incentive for you.
Nice.
That's one of them.
Nice.
So expect, and he'll answer his calls.
Call Adam for that one.
Yeah. Bring donuts to correlation.
Okay.
So we got some fun things in here. Sell 7 in a week, but everything in here is, I really think that if guys focus on step by step, they're going to have an amazing experience.
Yeah, for sure. This is really cool. I love this. And then you sent this out. You said go into the offices, and then people will have a personal one too.
Yep, they'll have an individual one. We'll have stickers, so guys should have no excuses not to track it.
Awesome.
And everything here is like, it's not like, oh, read a book, because how do you know if they really read a book?
And a lot of these guys might not read yet.
Reading's hard.
Yeah, reading is hard.
So this is all stuff that we can track.
You can listen to a book.
But can you prove you listen to the book?
No.
Do a book report, but you can AI that stuff nowadays. Can we AI sales yet? Like, just have AI do it
Not
for
yet.
us?
We're working on it. I am actually working on that, but
well,
not there yet.
I bet you are. So tell us what you're seeing on the company standpoint. You're a busy guy, and how the summer's tracking and what's looking good.
Well, I mean, the company in general, everything is incredible. I mean, everything is up. Vivint is up more than they've ever been up that I can remember in 21 years of being here. I think we were up 25% as a company last week, up over 20% again this week. Our division is up over 20%. You just had your best week ever for production. You guys are up 45%, 46% last week, which is insane. The numbers are incredible. And what it shows me, I think, is that we did a really good job with our retention, and we did a great job of getting our guys ready. Because our number of rookies that we have out is not substantially higher than it was in the past, in the past. But our production from our rookies is higher right now. And so, but I think the thing that everybody needs to understand with the job, we talked about a little bit at the beginning, our veterans, there's going to be guys who are starting in areas, different markets, it's a different type of sale. So the first couple of weeks are getting used to it. That's part of the job. Yeah. And then our rookies, it's only going to continue to improve. And so just make sure that statistically you're going to continue to improve on your per rep average throughout the entire summer, all the way through middle of August, you improve. And so you guys just got to put their heads down, stay focused, work hard, learn from others, and then make the decision. My recommendation, the same thing I told my son on this, but make the decision one time about the way you're going to work, that you're going to get out of the car, you're going to work the hours until it's time to pick you up. Make it one time. If you feel like you're having to convince yourself every day, you're going to make this job a lot harder than it has to be. So, but very, very excited for everybody, for your group, for the company. It's looking great. Things are up.
Well, I want to share this with you. I think I sent you this text as well, but I just said, I asked Santiago and Puck Hereford and a few other people, like, hey, what's the most important skill or characteristic one should learn to be successful as a rep at Vivint? And then I really like Todd's response. He said, it's work ethic. Most people cannot sustain a strong work ethic. Years and years and tens of thousands of Vivint sales reps have demonstrated that if people are willing to put in the time every single day, the entire summer, they will have success.
I agree with that 100%.
And so don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah, just work, put the time in.
When I was out with Knocking with Guys last week, the guys that are selling every single day, the door approach is simple and clear, and then they transition. It's like the guys that are struggling and trying to get creative and overcomplicate it, you can tell on the doors, they're just kind of vomiting, and then you get in front of the pros, like Jordy, AK, Corey, and these guys, and it's just like
they're keeping it simple. Yep. I think that's part of learning, part of understanding how to sell people and create emotion and everything. But I agree with that principle from Todd 100%.
Well, I think we're gonna have our very, very best week ever again. This week. You know our group pretty good. Who do you think will be our number one rep in
number one rep? Like when? This week, or you saying
this year?
This year.
Who do you think? Maybe top three.
Oof.
So we have Angel and Jordy are always neck and neck.
I mean,
then you've got some up and comers. You got Sarah Sanders in the mix.
Is there anybody right now? Corey's at 50 something.
Corey's
is he number one in your group?
I think he's right there. Well, he's a little bit behind Jordy and AK, and then Chavez is right there too.
And I mean, AK is dominating too.
Well, and Montana is, after that week last week, could be in the mix.
I mean, you got a lot. You got these guys that we're all naming. Who do Who do I think is going to come out on top? I don't know. I mean, I think that Angel always dominates and it does really well.
He's sneaky too.
And Jordy does too. I'm interested to see what Jordy does this year.
Yeah, Jordy could go do, he's going to Alaska, so we might lose Jordy midsummer.
I'll tell you, I want Corey to do it. Corey, I want you to do it. You're at 50 something. You can go freaking dominate. I think that would be the most incredible story.
Well, it's already an incredible story.
It is. It is already.
And if he goes to sell 300 accounts, which he will.
I mean, he's killing it. But I'm proud of all these guys that we're listing. I mean, AK is a rookie and Montana stepping up. It's incredible to see.
We don't have Trevor out yet. Trevor had an ankle injury.
Oh, yeah.
So
when does he get out?
I think in 2 weeks.
Okay. I want to see Braxton up there, by the way. Running the show in Savannah, that huge team. Braxton, go dominate, dude. I'm so proud of him. He's killed it this year.
He is quietly beating everybody in all the statistics.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I want to see those sales
and
up
then
there at the top.
Congrats to Keaton.
Yeah. Why is that?
Because he got his mission call. So
Keaton got his mission call. He's going to Iquitos, if I'm saying it right, Iquitos, Peru.
That's great.
Which, if you Google it, it's the largest city in the world that is not accessible by roads. You can only get there by river and air. How crazy is that?
That's so cool.
It's a port on the Amazon River.
Wow.
Crazy.
Have you found some nice golf courses we can go golf over?
They don't have golf courses.
Nothing.
No, he is in the Amazon. It's
Wow.
insane. He's going to come back with all kinds of problems.
Yeah, we're going to send him with some mosquito
He's going to
repellent.
have some worms when he gets back.
I did.
Yeah, did you?
I still got them.
You do really?
Yeah, it's a health thing for me now. It keeps me skinny.
Okay, nice.
It's like Ozempic. I just
He'll
got
be
worms.
stoked. No, I'm so excited for him though.
Yeah, me too.
He's stoked.
I was actually in Alpine last night. I was going to show up.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You
when I
should
saw the
have.
text.
There were so many people.
There were so many people.
He got the call and it was like he texted out. It was not even 2 hours, and it was unbelievable how many people are at our
A lot of
house.
support.
Crazy. But
So,
anyway,
well, congrats to Keaton. We're excited for that. Well, thanks for being on. And
of course.
We're grateful for you and all you do and all the prep and work you put into Vivint. And
thank you. Now, I'm very, very proud of this senior region. You guys have dominated. You've done a great job throughout the off season. You're off to an incredible start. 46% up last week. You're out knocking with reps out in your offices already. So I love you guys. Appreciate all your hard work, and you too, dude. You guys are gonna kill it. Keep
I'm
it up.
excited.